Hello, everyone, and welcome to our universe.
The CayVin Universe.
Oh, yes. We are your host. I am Vinny.
And I'm Caylin.
You can find us at the CayVin Universe on social media and YouTube.
Or you can email us at thecayvinuniverse@gmail.com.
Oh, yes. And, of course, if you're ready to listen to this, thank you. We're on all major podcasting platforms.
Yes, we are.
So go ahead and give us a follow on whatever platform you're listening to, and go ahead and give us a review.
Yeah.
Say some good things about us, people. If you have something bad to say, then I don't know what to tell you. And recently, we just launched a website, thecayvinuniverse.com.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Still
sweet.
in the process,
Pretty sweet.
but-
Yeah. So if you try to go to that site now, people, it's gonna be coming soon.
I know.
Yeah, it's not available right now. We still got to do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. So how's everything going today?
I think pretty good. We went to the movies.
Yeah, exactly. Saw the
The
Invisible Man. Yeah,
It
what
was
you think?
really good.
Yeah, we kind of went all out with the snacks,
Oh.
but
Well, they had good prices with everything barely opening. back
yeah,
up again, you know?
exactly. So yeah, it was a fun time. They were showing like some old movies, like Fast and the Furious, like the
wasn't it,
first one when they were stealing
yeah,
like TVs
The
and
Conjuring,
VHSs.
like the very first one.
Wow, yeah, and there was like a old Bruce Willis movie. Like when has Bruce Willis done a movie recently? Like,
Yeah, we know. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was, and the movie was good.
The movie was crazy.
I've heard I've heard some people say some things about it, but I mean, overall, I think it's maybe because it's like what you said.
Yeah.
It just wasn't what people were expecting.
Yep.
It's like a totally different plot than what you would think about the
Yeah.
Invisible, because there have been Invisible Man movies, and yeah, totally different plot.
Yeah.
But it's cool, and it makes sense for 2020.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Technology.
Yeah, it's freaking
It's advancing.
awesome. Yeah, so, spoiler alert.
I know, right? But
Yeah, if you want to miss a spoiler, just fast forward 30 seconds. I just have one thing I want to say. But yeah, like you were saying, what's next for the series? And I was like, oh, it's going to turn into a superhero movie, because it's like, it's basically the suit is like just a badass Iron Man type suit that makes you invisible. So
yeah,
that's pretty
crazy.
cool.
And then too, like, it was kind of getting boring, right? Don't you agree?
Oh,
Like midway.
Yeah, it was. So okay, yeah. So overall, it was a good movie. It was
Yeah.
a good plot, but it just did get to a point where it was just like too much dialogue.
Yeah.
And right when I got to the point where it was a scene. When the scene started, I said to myself, like, "Geez, this is really dragging on."
Yeah.
And then
the
spoiler alert, boom.
Something
Something
happens,
happens.
and oh wow.
Yeah, and then it sucks you right back in.
Yep.
And
Literally.
it's like, what the fuck?
Like our jaws were
going
dropped
on
for like
right
a
now?
good 2 minutes.
Yeah, like I had my hand over my mouth for like a good 5 minutes, which is not good considering I'm at a public movie theater that just opened and we're touching the snacks and all that shit. But anyway, that's how it goes. And then speaking of technology, the SpaceX Dragon launch. Yeah, it's
So
freaking awesome.
right?
So we realized earlier, because we had to get ready to go to the movies, we realized that we missed it because we were just busy doing stuff.
Yeah.
Because when it was first initial to launch earlier in the week, I was watching it damn near live, and I was keeping up with the updates.
Literally, me too. Like minutes before was when they were like, "Oh no, we're postponing it." Like,
Yeah,
what
and
the
I was
hell?
like, that sucks.
All ready
Actually,
to
here,
watch
let me
it?
pull up the launch while we're talking about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, and then we just so happened to missed it. So you tried to ask me if I wanted to watch it earlier, but I said no, I wanted to wait till the podcast.
Yeah.
So we can get
To
live
get our
reaction.
live
Oh my God, look
reaction.
at Elon Musk. He's so happy.
Oh my God.
He's
Overcome
so
with emotion.
happy.
He doesn't know what to think.
He probably just, him and Grimes probably went out and celebrated.
Oh yeah.
They probably are so happy.
Oh yeah.
Old Grimesy.
Wow. Oh look. Like,
Let's see.
damn. 5, 4, 3.
Oh,
Wow.
no ads.
Fuck the ads, man.
I'm gonna, let me block it so this
Nobody
damn ad's
cares.
over.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, you ain't paying me, Adobe.
Literally. Honestly, they
Oh.
suck. The program on my computer at work literally fucks up all the time.
Yeah,
It pisses me off.
Yeah, I downloaded Premiere Pro and it just saying.
Yeah.
0.
Here
Ignition.
we go.
Liftoff of the
Liftoff.
Falcon 9 and
Oh,
Crew
wow.
Dragon. Go
There it
NASA,
goes.
Go SpaceX.
Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up.
Right.
Even though I know that it successfully launched.
Right, yeah.
It's worry.
rise
That's
into
so
the new
badass.
era
That's a
of
badass
American
rocket.
space flight,
Stage one
and with
propulsion
it
is
the
nominal.
ambitions of a new generation continuing the dream. 20 seconds into flight, stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
Wow.
Plus 30 seconds into this historic
Oh
mission.
wow, there they go in the
It's
clouds.
Fucking
similar,
awesome.
and yet it's very different to
my
what we've been
God.
used to over
First
the
launch
years.
of astronauts from U.S. soil in
you
9
got to
years.
give credit to the SpaceX approach. For
Look at those
years, they
guys
were
in those
flying
freaking
cargo to the International Space Station.
Stormtrooper. They're not Stormtrooper outfits yet. That's like prototype one.
Yeah.
They're eventually going to become Stormtrooper
Yeah, that's what
outfits.
they
I
look
can
like,
tell.
right? Coming out of the building.
Yeah, that's badass. Yeah, and then they should be in the at the space station by tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. That's
Mm-hmm.
awesome. Yeah, and then totally, I guess, a part of technology, but totally on the other side, what this episode is about.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Pros and cons.
Yes, yeah, exactly. My love-hate relationship of Fortnite, because
Yeah.
I know you, I know you've played Fortnite here and there. You've only played really in chapter 1. Technically,
That's
right now
all
we're in
I've
chapter
played.
2.
I have not been on since chapter 2.
Yeah, so for
crazy.
yeah, and it's weird because chapter 2 is so much easier. I mean, I'll get into it, but it's like how I think I've only won one game in Fortnite chapter 1.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird. And then chapter 2, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
So, for the people who don't know what Fortnite is, of course, it's a free game. Anybody can download it. So you have, you can download it for Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, PC, and it's pretty much a game that relies on online. If you don't have online, you really can't play. I mean, they have the save the world mode, the story mode, or survivor mode, whatever it is, but that shit sucks.
Yeah.
So you really have to play online and interact with everybody to play the main mode, the battle royale mode. I don't know if it was Fortnite or if it was PUBG were the first to create the term the game mode battle royale. I may be wrong. There may be other games that you know.
Now, don't many games have battle royale?
Yeah, exactly. Fortnite or PUBG might have been the first one. I mean, I might be completely wrong. There might be some that open the doors to battle royale games.
Yeah.
I just because it's really like. Fortnite, you can argue, is really launched from like a PC type game more than like a console type game. That's what it is, because console is more like, FPS, shooters, first person shooters. But then you can argue, I guess, because Fortnite is basically like, the way I see it, it's like a RPG and a first person shooter put together. It's like an open world, one map where you can do whatever you want. And like whatever you want in a sense, like you make your own decisions. Yeah, in first person shooters, you make your own decisions, but it's all like basic. Like you make your decisions in one small map.
Yeah.
You just have a basic layout of weapons. Yeah, if you kill someone, you can pick up their weapons, but there's not really like stuff for you to like discover and things like that.
Yeah.
So,
Like the
Fortnite.
llama.
Yeah, I think that's why Fortnite is so addicting, because
Yeah.
it's like I think or you can argue it's copies from Minecraft. Fortnite copies from like a little bit from every game. It makes it into one ultimate game, and love it or hate it, it's a beast of a game, and the constant live updates to the one single map is it's a huge map. First of all, it's not like a small Call of Duty map. It's a huge map, and they always have live updates. You have the main game modes like solo, where it's just you and 100 people, and then you have duos where it's team of 2, and then you have squads, which is a team of 4. They have other game modes, but that are just mainly like for fun, but we won't get into that. They have things like we were listening to it before we get on the Travis Scott Fortnite concert. So they do things like that. That's why they keep people interested, is the constant live updates. But I'll get into some cons of those constant live updates here in a second when I go through my list. But what else can I say before we move on? I mean, let's
hit them with the pros.
Yeah, let's do it. But actually, before I move on, Caylin, is there anything you want to, I know you don't play it a lot.
I don't really have much to say, because I don't know. I just other than I need to probably get into it a little more, which I don't understand why we haven't done that, because we have 2 Xboxes.
I know. We
could easily just say, hey, you want to get on, teach you some things, because I know there's like how we did in the first chapter, how you would take me to like your own island and we would practice.
Oh yeah,
practice range. Yeah,
well,
we could do that.
Well, that's the problem with today. There's so much shit to watch, so much shit to do. I know you like Overwatch more. Yeah, we'll get into
good.
Yeah, we'll get more into Overwatch as we get on here. But all right, let's go into some pros.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's see. Okay, so this is kind of gonna take a deep turn here.
Oh, yeah?
But the main pro I have is just the connection that the game brings with my brothers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that's basically what it is. Because so I started playing Fortnite in, I guess you can say, chapter 3 to 4. I want to say it was. That's when I played with roommates that I lived with at the time, and I really didn't care for it. I just played to get on, just to die every 5 seconds, you know. And it's crazy.
Which is me right now.
Well, see, it's crazy because I used to be me too. I used to hate that game because, you know, first, you can't go into thinking like it's just a Call of Duty style game.
Yeah.
You know, you have to, strategize. You have to know what you're going to do. Yeah, there are going to be people out there that just, every time they get shot at, they just build a house. And then, that's what they do. They just, they just spam build until they can just get you or something like that. There's going to be people like that in every game.
Yeah.
You know, and call it the same thing in Call of Duty. You have the campers, the people that just sit in a corner and wait for you to pass and shoot you. You're gonna have those pussies in every game. But anyway, so you're gonna have those people, but it's like
you're thinking they're doing something smart.
Yeah, exactly. But so even when you run across those people, you have to strategize how to take care of those people. You know, it's like I said, it's an open war game where you're basically making your own decisions as far as, you know, what you want to build, what you want to chop down to get materials, what guns you want to trade off, or what situations you're in. If you have a team, you know, when I play with my brothers, we always say like, oh, who's holding shields? Okay, this guy's gonna hold the shield, so I'll hold the med kits. You know, so if we need it, we all have anything that we need. Exactly. It's not just teamwork as far as, oh, you take this area, you take this area, you take this area. It's like, no, you actually you know, sometimes one person has a sniper, another person has a rocket launcher. You know, you just it's badass in that game because it makes like. So when I'll get back to my main point in a second, but when I play video games, like, and I think this is how everybody should play video games, and I think that if everyone looked at and played video games in this way, it would be so much more popular. Everyone would love it. Okay, so I think that like when I play a video game and I put the controller in my hand, it's like an escape, you know? That's basically what it's meant for. It's and the more games get advanced, the more we're gonna realize that. But it's like escape to a virtual reality, and you play that virtual reality as you would see it, you know? So like, you know, that's why I love games like Fortnite. That's why I love games like Assassin's Creed, because like I play the game like I would if I lived in, you know, 500 BC and I was a mercenary, you know, or I played the game I would if I just was skydived off a flying bus and dived onto an island with no weapons and I had to discover. Yeah, exactly. You have to be the character. I mean, of course, within reason, there's some games that are like, you know, you don't play Tetris and think like, oh, on this line, you know, there's games that are meant to just to fuck around and just have fun. But I like games like Fortnite and you know, Assassin's Creed and other games like that for that reason, you know, because I like to escape that. So I feel like that with me and my brothers too. When we're playing, that's literally how it feels. Like if we really were playing, it would be that my middle brother JR would be the person to go, you know, stray from the group and fuck around and be the first one killed. And you know, Rudy, my oldest brother Rudy, would be the one to be like, okay, you know, just wait, you know, we gotta wait for a plan to attack, not just rush in there, you know. And then it'll be me that just is just a loose cannon, and sometimes I'll wait and sometimes I'll go in there depending on how I feel. So so I feel like it's a good real life situation. And you know, I said before, me and my brothers are close, and I think that's why we're so close. One of the main reasons why we're so close is because the bond that we had over video games growing up throughout the years. You know, since I can remember, my earliest memory was watching my brothers play video games, you know. So, you know, we bond together over playing Fortnite together. We get on the squad. You know, sometimes I wish Fortnite like Apex Legends had a trios. But my brother JR has a good friend that usually fills in on the squad, so that's pretty good. And then we need to get you on so you can fill in on the squad too, because that's a difference. I'll get into another pro right now. So Yeah, I'll get right into it. So that's the difference between chapter 1 and chapter 2. So Fortnite, I think a lot of people hate it for a reason, because it put a lot of bad taste in people's mouths. Because for those people that don't know, they haven't been following Fortnite. Technically, Fortnite was gone for like 2 days.
Yeah.
And they wiped out the whole map. They basically started clean with chapter 2. And in chapter 2, they brought, things like swimming underwater, boats, or swimming in water. Yeah. Swimming actually underwater hasn't came out yet, but it's probably will next season. Yeah. Helicopters recently came out. They had planes before, but yeah, helicopters are pretty cool. But one of the main things they brought in, they could be seen as a bad thing, but I think it's a good thing, is bots. So they put bots, and PUBG was known for doing this way before Fortnite. So they put bots in the game, and it basically helps you get better, but they do fucking pop out of nowhere. Sometimes you'll be just, by yourself, just raiding, just looking for loot, chopping down trees, and all of a sudden a bot just comes out of nowhere. And you can tell it's a bot by the way they move and they shoot. They don't shoot. When it's a real person, you shoot at them and they just build. Yeah. And that's again, strategizing. You have to learn how to build. You can't get good if you don't know how to build. Yeah. You can't just point and shoot. It sucks getting good at building sucks, but that's just how it goes. So but bots help you with that. They help you learn how to build, because you can teach yourself, build, maneuver in ways to go around the bot and kill them in cool, interesting ways. That helps you learn. And then even just pointing, shooting at the bots, practicing kneeling when you're shooting, that helps you learn too. So bots are good. That's what I'm saying. We need to get you on, because that'll help you. Yeah, we're not even halfway through this episode, and we're gonna do it. Nice. Notice you've already been recording for 20 minutes. We always say it's gonna be a quick episode. I know. We always say
we literally just said we'll do it for about 20 minutes, and we're not even in cons yet. We just barely started. Okay, so let me go to the next one, because I know a lot of this episode is gonna be me talking, because. But I mean, that's okay. Yeah, there's going to be episodes where I will talk more than you, so.
Yeah, I understand. I guess that's true. Yeah, sometimes I just keep going.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence, and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way.
Oh, that's me, people. So moving on with more pros. So I like the fact that you have one set map. Like, can you imagine? Okay, so we didn't talk about the main objective. Okay, it's basically like the Hunger Games. It's one objective: survive. You skydive off of this. Yeah, you skydive off of this magic flying school bus, and you have no weapons. You mark where you want to land, or you land wherever you want to land. Yeah. And sometimes you land by yourself. Sometimes you land with people, and it's a race to whoever finds the first gun, and you just die right away. That sucks. I hate it so much.
Yeah, that's one thing that I didn't like. If I'm gonna list a con, I'm gonna list a con before, is that there should at least be like a standard gun that you have immediately entering. Yeah. But you have to literally go and find one. Easy. Yep. And before somebody kills you.
Exactly that. But then there goes the strategize. You have to land, either know where you're going to land, or because after playing a while, they change up the chests and the weapons, where the weapons are every now and again. But for the most part, where good weapons are going to be. Yeah. So you find your spots. If you just. Yeah, if you just randomly jump in there are people that do that, and I'm sure there are people that survive. But if you randomly jump in and just I'm gonna land wherever, you're pretty much gonna die every time. Yeah. You have to have your set spots, based on, because every map the bus is flying in a different direction, so you have to, based on where it's flying, you have to find where your best spot is. So I pretty much, like, me and my brothers, we have a spot pretty much in every corner of the map. So. We just basically pick and choose from there wherever the bus is going. So you skydive off of this magic school bus, and you just survive. You'd be the last team to survive, or last person to survive. There's usually around 100 people, so if you have teams or squads, just divide that. But it's just one map, one layout, one objective, and there's so many different outcomes. Yeah. It's so crazy. You never know what can happen, where it can end up, where it can end, how you're going to die, what kind of battles you're going to get in, what loot you're going to get into. Yeah. If you kill somebody, what loot they're going to have. There could be, and that's the most badass part, because, there's games like Call of Duty where if you kill someone, they drop their gun, and maybe you can pick up their gun. But in Fortnite, if you kill someone, they drop everything they had. So you could have landed in the middle of nowhere where you freaking, sucked and didn't get any weapons,
Yeah.
you know. But let's say you got a few weapons to get you by. Later on in the game, you find somebody that landed where there's a freaking vault, and they got a shit ton of badass weapons and a sniper and RPG, and you just so end up and run into them, get in a battle with them, and then boom, here you are. Now you have the fucking jackpot. You have all the materials. You have all you need. That could happen. You know, there's been games where actually there was one game. So there's levels in weapons. There's gray, meaning gray. If you get a gray weapon, that sucks. That's like the worst weapon in the game. Then there's green, which is like normal but still sucks, and there's blue, which is okay, cool. The blue's getting good, and then purple, oh, that's badass, and then there's like fucking legendary, which is like gold or orangey, and that's like the best. There's times where I've won a game with a gray shotgun. You never know what can happen. That's the badass part. That's why I love it. I mean, of course, I'm just naming pros and cons off the top of my head, but we'll get more into them. You know, I'm sure.
There's plenty more.
You know, throughout the episodes, I'm sure we'll have episodes on Fortnite, or even if we don't have it on Fortnite, we'll mention Fortnite in episodes. That's the beauty of podcasts. You know, even though we have main episodes, we can talk about whatever fuck we want.
Yep.
So another thing I do like is the constant updates and mode changes. Like I said, it's always updating. So I talked about that already. So I'll move on, because the next time I talk about the updates, it'll be with the cons. But in the challenges are pretty awesome. So with the challenges that's a difference. That's the difference between Fortnite and other games. Because, like, there's so many battle royals now. It's so oversaturated. Like I said, I don't know who started it, but now you have Call of Duty has a battle royal, Apex Legends, you have Battlefield has a battle royal, what is the other one? Rainbow Six Siege, they have a battle. Everyone has a fucking battle royal. And I don't want to play these other battle royals, because I'm already playing one. I'm already into Fortnite. I've been playing it for a while. Everybody's just trying to be like Fortnite, though. Everyone's exactly, and that's just the gaming industry. They just try to copy the newest trend, and right now the newest trend is battle royal. But it was a trend that actually came and went, I think, because now it's not a trend as far as people trying to make games. I'm sure there are people that are going to try, but it's like people are already getting sick of it. That's the point I'm trying to make. You know, but one cool thing that keeps you engaged in Fortnite too is the challenges. But it kind of sucks because this will be my last pro, because we're gonna get into cons starting now, because get this, you have to pay to unlock things.
The battle pass.
Yes, you have to pay to get challenges to unlock stuff. You paid for it, but you have to still do the challenges.
I guess that's why they make the game free to download. Exactly.
I mean, that's basically your pay to play, you know, and not everything's free. That's how they get you. And mind you, you can do without paying for it, without doing the challenges, because basically you just unlock skins, you unlock gun wraps, like the different, like, what is it, like the prints. You unlock dances, which, you know, Fortnite is known for its dances. So you unlock things like that. You unlock V-Bucks, which you can use to purchase future seasons, or use to buy whatever's in the shop. The shop updates daily. So so basically the game is a real psychological warfare type game, because you have to know certain things, like know what people are going to do, and think, kind of plan ahead, so you can know, you know, how to win. They do that shit with the game itself, because first of all, they have the shop that changes daily. So if you don't buy it now, who knows when it's going to get back into the shop again for you to buy it. So they make you buy things in that way. And then they also make you buy things because, like, I mean, face it, if you don't buy, let's say you're a kid in high school. We all been there. We all know what high school is like. So let's say you're a kid in a squad, and all your squad, they all have badass skins because, you know, their mommy and daddy can afford to buy it for them, but you don't, you know, and you're the kid with the blank skin. You know, there were streamers out there that try to make it cool to like be back with the blank skin, but no, that doesn't catch on. That's fucking stupid. So then it's like a psychological game. You have to, you know, either if you don't have it with your allowance money, you have to tell your mom and dad, like, hey, I need this, or I won't be cool. You know, it's how it is. It's psychological, you know. Or you see, you know, anything. It could just be your friends that you see on the squad. You know, they have a cool dancer skin, and you still have the same boring one, so it just like makes you want to go out there. I mean, mind you, you know, you could be that guy. I hope everyone is that guy that just doesn't fucking care. You know, be that guy. Be that guy. Yeah, don't let him win.
Honestly,
don't let the man win, people.
Honestly, now that you're saying that the game basically you have to pay to play, the right way. Now I understand why my brother, who's also obsessed with Fortnite, literally would spend $25-$30 a week on Fortnite. So my mom would get so mad.
So they can be the one to be like, oh, that person's cool. He got the new skin that just came out. Like, oh.
That's probably just what he wants.
But when I look at him, I'm like, look at that dumbass. He just spent $20. Not your brother, but when I think of somebody that just like bought the new skin. But hey, sometimes I'm that dumbass. So hey,
I know,
it works.
Right?
Yeah. I've been that dumbass plenty of times. I've bought a $20 skin before. So. Oh man. So so I don't like that. And then it's almost like they encourage unsportsmanlike conduct,
Yeah.
With the dances and stuff. But that's one thing I had as a con. But then again, now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, who gives a fuck? I when somebody kills you and they dance on you and stuff like that, it's just the only real problem I have with it is like, don't do it for shitty kills.
Yeah.
And don't do it for kills that you didn't even do. So like in Fortnite, like, so you first get knocked down where you're basically on your hands and knees, with your ass out, and that allows you a chance to basically have your partner come revive you, and then you can still be playing. And then, or once you're knocked down and then you have somebody that comes and shoots you again, then you fully die. So there's times where I've been shot by one guy, and that guy's teammate comes while I'm on my hands and knees and starts dancing and teabagging and stuff. It's like, you didn't even do fucking anything.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, guy. Don't be that person. Don't be that shitty person. That's the only thing. Hey, it's been around many years in games, Call of Duty, Halo, teabagging, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's been around a long time, so I don't have no right to complain about it, but just don't do it if you do a shitty kill. Do it if you do a badass kill. Yeah.
Imagine the momo on the other side. They're like, oh.
Yeah, like
this is hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, too much fun. Let's see. Yeah, and especially like PC people, like when they fucking do all this, like, okay, because I played on PC, okay, so we know I built this PC, right, that we're running this system on. So PC players, or not everybody, but some, like this fucker Ninja and all them, they claim that Xbox and console has an advantage over PC because of the aim assist. Like, are you kidding me? So the first thing I did when I built this PC is I downloaded Fortnite on it and I tried it out. Yeah, it takes some getting used to get good, just like everything else. But I literally scrolled with the mouse, and you just scroll through all the weapons. When you're building, you scroll with the mouse and you scroll through all the builds. You can set any key to any action. Yeah. And if you complain like, oh, it's still hard to use a mouse, it's still hard because, I don't even know why you would complain. It's still hard to use a mouse. Okay, let's say keyboard. It's still hard to use a keyboard because you'll get confused where the keys are. Well, they make gaming keyboards where you can raise the keys. Yeah. They make mouses where you can put 20 buttons on the side and set those to anything. And it's just so much easier on PC. And then have you seen a PC builder build? It's so quick because they can lift and drop and reset their mouse. And, you've never missed a file. You've never been on a computer and trying to click an icon and miss. It's so much easier on PC. So the fact that these idiots like Ninja would say that PC building or Xbox has an advantage over PC, like, that's stupid. That's stupid. Anyway,
they don't know.
They don't know what they don't know. So let's see. So back to the constant live updates. One bad thing about those constant live updates is all the fucking glitches.
Oh yeah.
All the glitches because they have to have all these constant live updates. There's times where weapons don't work right. There's times where you'll go through a whole game and you'll lose because you like are running into an invisible wall or something like that. It's terrible. That's one thing I hate about all those constant live updates is just the terrible glitches. Let's see what's next. Yeah, but I mean, other than that, what else can I say about the game? Love-hate relationship. You know, it's a game that's definitely made me rage quit more than anything.
Oh my god.
Like, oh my god. There's times like, whoa. I like that joke you say whenever I was like, one day I was like, I think my headset's messing up, babe, and you're like, well, it's probably because you throw it every time you get mad or every time you lose.
It's true.
Oh man, but hey, I love it. I mean, speaking of Fortnite too, I mean, this whole episode I've been doing on this amazing, comfortable Fortnite rocking chair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fortnite edition.
Yeah, Fortnite edition. It's basically the Omega skin on a chair, which is so badass. So it's like a black carbon fiber and leather chair with orange trimming and a little bit of silver on the top.
Yeah.
With Fortnite like stamped in,
Yep.
like hot pressed stamped. It's so badass. I love it. Early birthday present. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
I love it. Yeah. I mean, what else you got from me?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, Fortnite's gonna go down as a game of this generation. It's just it is what it is.
I don't think it'll ever die out.
I mean, yeah, it'll be around. It'll be around for a while.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guess that's what I mean. Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at World of Warcraft. People thought it would die out, and it's still going.
Yeah.
It's always gonna have its hardcore fans, just like everything else.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. But all right, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for listening. Well, actually, I mean, are we gonna get out of here? What we got planned today?
I don't know.
The rest of the day.
Maybe hit the grocery store.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I gotta take a shit. So
yeah, baby.
So that's gonna be priority number uno. All right, guys. So if you're still listening, if you haven't jumped off by now, thank you so much for listening. And if you want to support us, all you gotta do is just follow us on a social media.
Or you could email us. Don't forget the
Yes,
CayVin Universe at gmail.com.
Yeah, CayVin Universe, the CayVin Universe, pretty much for everything. And if you're gonna email us, it's gonna be at gmail.com. Let us know. We like I said the last episode, we know people are listening.
Yeah.
We see the stats. So drop us the email. Let us know what you want to hear. Let us know your thoughts on the show. Anything that goes on that. We'll have our website up and running soon.
Yep,
thecayvinuniverse.com. Yeah. So all right, guys.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for listening, and you will hear from us soon.
Bye, guys.
All right. Yeah.